It's dark. Well, once again, I need to speak rather quietly. I apologize for that, as well as the darkness. Um, I just kind of forgot to turn on the light, and I didn't feel like getting up. So, today I think I'm going to talk about inspiration. Where does it come from? Well, personally, my inspiration. You know what? Nah, screw that. Um, I was talking to a friend today, and we spent like 3 or 4 hours straight just fleshing out um, a new game that I had wanted to start making because a couple days ago, yesterday, yeah, I had a really awesome dream. Um, Epic, adventurous, vivid, um, continuous, which if you've ever dreamed before, you probably know that it's pretty unusual for a dream to be continuous rather than skipping around every so often. So that was really awesome. Um, so yeah, I decided that I wanted to make a game kind of based off of it. Um, so yeah, we spent like 3 or 4 hours fleshing that out, and we actually got a decent bit done. And truth be told, it might actually turn out to be a pretty unique game. Uh, Initially, it's just going to be made with RPG Maker 3 for the PS2. Nothing special, but basically something to uh, allow me to flesh it out more so that when I actually am able to turn it into a commercialized game, I'll have basically everything there for me. The only thing I'll have to add is whatever things I wanted to do that RPG Maker 3 does not allow. So, yeah, I look forward to that. And, hopefully, if it actually does turn out and it becomes a commercial game, probably, yeah, maybe. I mean, depending on where it's up and when it's made, maybe I'll get some money out of it. But if and when it does come out, I hope anyone watching this, other than myself, will enjoy it because, I actually haven't come up with an idea quite like this one. I come up with a lot of different stuff, but they usually all follow a similar theme. This one really doesn't. It's rather different for me. So I look forward to it. It should be fun, and the fact that I'm coming up with ideas alongside one of my best friends, that just makes it more awesome. So yeah, uh, I kind of sat in my room like almost all day today playing Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Uh, I'm right at the prologue of part 4, which is kind of scary, actually. It's a little worrisome. Um, yeah, video games is what I like. Don't let anyone ever tell you that people won't be proud of you for being good at a video game, because I promise you, someone will be. Um, I only say that because I joined a Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament this past semester, spring semester, and most everyone there sucked. They were just awful. I mean, to be fair, uh, my brother and I back in the day when Brawl was more so newish, um, we just would spend hours after school, like maybe an hour or two a day, and then on weekends maybe more like 3, 4, just because uh, at the time a lot of our friends were just, I don't know, we were unlucky. They just kept blowing us off. It sucked. So we kept ourselves entertained. I'm gonna take a drink of my water. Excuse me. That's some good water. Anyway, I really have bushy eyebrows. I feel like Rock Lee. One of my friends actually said I reminded them of Rock Lee. I'd rather be Naruto, but at least Rock Lee has mad taijutsu skills. Anyway, um, so yeah, we would spend hours after school, and on the weekends, doing one-on-one matches with each other. Um, and for the longest time, I would never be able to beat him. He was too darn good. But then, eventually, I actually started to beat him. And from that point on, I totally owned him. I wiped the floor with him. It was so freaking easy. And he was actually a really good player. He could actually KO someone uh, at a certain skill level in about 3 seconds, which for a time was me. And at that time, I was still able to beat a lot of my friends fairly easily. So, um, yeah, he was a pretty good player. And then I surpassed him totally and completely. Um, but then, of course, the same way that I got better, he also got better because since I became much more challenging, he had to find a new angle to step up his game. So yeah, we just kept feeding off of each other. It was amazing and so much fun. I mean, I don't actually think people should be spending so much darn time wasting away their lives on video games. I mean, I love video games. They're amazing and I want to make them. But there is something to be said about, you know, experiencing real life or dreams, like epic dreams. But anyway, so yeah, then get to college, blah 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 blah. Enter this tournament, right? Um, I expected some fair competition, and I was totally and completely disappointed up until the final rounds because I was completely undefeated. Only got close to maybe kind of being defeated once until I got to the finals. The other guy who I was facing was also undefeated. Well, I would have won. I actually would have won. Like, hands down, everyone in the audience knew it. He knew it. Um, but, you know that 1% chance to slip in Brawl? Yeah, that happened. So, yeah. We both hated the way that turned out, but we weren't gonna say anything. He, of course, wasn't gonna say, no, I don't want that victory. And I certainly wasn't gonna be a jerk about it and be like, no, that's not fair, because it is. It's a game. But I wasn't out yet. Um, the guy who kinda sorta nearly beat me was only defeated once by me. So since now I was only defeated once, we faced each other again. Again, I would have won quite easily, actually, because I picked up on a style. That's what I do. I pick up on people's battle styles and their behavioral patterns and figure out how they fight. Um, and then beat it. Well, again, slipped, sucked, lost. So third place. Third place in a Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament local to my college. Um, about 30 people, I think, joined in. So, not bad. Um, the guy who I first lost to, not the guy I kinda sorta lost to, but the guy I first slipped and lost to, yeah, he won. Which was cool. I'm glad he did. Anyway, I don't want to make this longer than 10 minutes, so everyone in the crowd loved me. They were like, oh my god, that was amazing! So yeah, people will be proud of you if you're good at a video game. Some people. Night.